Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's Sunday morning, February 19th, 2017, at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 in the afternoon if you're on the East Coast. I will be joining a live discussion slash debate on the relevance of Gematria. This group I'm joining, they have a weekly session, typically on Fridays. One of their routine guests is known as the conscientious objector. At the end of 2016, he put out a video calling me the biggest shill of 2016 and attacked the research that I've been doing. So, him and I will be debating. There will also be other people. It will also be a discussion. My goal is to convince everyone listening that gematria is not bunk. It's a very relevant study. And by being aware of this, you can empower your life. You can learn to see through the lies in the mainstream in record time. So that's going to be the debate, the discussion if you're interested. Real quick, I want to share with you one of the discoveries from the past week. At the beginning of the week, I let people know that for the 3 years that I've been doing this research, I've been missing a major component, and that is the reverse gematria. We've always done gematria forwards. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4, up to Z is 26. Well, lo and behold, it turns out that Z is 1, Y is 2, X is 3, up to A is 26, is just as relevant. In fact, it's the other half of the equation that I have been overlooking all this time. Now that I'm not overlooking it and am aware of it, it is blowing my mind. It is making this research so much more solid. It backs up everything that I have taught before. If you want to blow your own mind, just go through my blog and just go through all of the posts. I am pumping out posts this month. I already have 268 blog posts in February. Here we are, the morning of the 19th day. The reason there's so many posts is because there's so many new discoveries in reverse gematria that just make oh so much sense. You know, for example, I've taught about how they stamped 42 on black people throughout history. One of 100 things that I've learned in the last week: Malcolm X 42, Martin 42. And think about the hit TV show Martin. You know, we're talking about Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr. Malcolm in reverse is also just 39. Both Malcolm and Martin dead at age 39. And so many other things. Alcohol in reverse is 33. Think about how Prohibition ended in 33. Bible's 33. Good Books 33. God's Son is 33. And so many other things. There's just so many discoveries this past week being aware of the reverse. It is very clear this is an important component in the gematria study. And when I was making these discoveries, I said, okay, let me prove that this is not coincidence. And I thought of what a good proof would be. There's an important relationship in numerology between 33 and 6. And I thought, I wonder what the gematria is of the first 6 letters in the alphabet and the last 6, being aware of this forwards and reverse gematria. Notice the first 6 letters of the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, have a reverse reduced gematria of 33. The last 6 letters of the alphabet have a regular reduced gematria also of 33. And if you write out the last 6 letters, if you write out the first 6 letters in reverse ordinal and in ordinal, they both sum to 141, which has a relationship with 33. Notice that 33 also sums to 141. 33 in numerology is 3 plus 3 equals 6. So, again, we're talking about the sequence of the alphabet, the alphabetic order, the gematria coded within. Notice the word order alone is 33. Order is also 60, like when you write out 33. And of course, 60 in numerology is 6 plus 0 equals 6. It all comes back to 6. 141 is 1 plus 4 plus 1 equals 6. So just think about it. The first 6 letters, the last 6 letters, they both sum to 33. They also have this other connection to 33. The word order's 33. Alphabetic order, which we've always been aware of, sums to 137, which is the 33rd prime number. Gematria, based on the alphabet and the sequential order. Alphabetic order, the small way, we've also always known as 74, just like Gematria, just like English. Gematria is supposed to be geometry within language. That's what gematria is supposed to be. Look at the word geometry in ordinal and in reverse ordinal. It's a match. It's the exact same 108. There's not a lot of words that are the same forwards and backwards, but geometry is. Think about that. Also, other things we've talked about, how this entire gematria study and what's coded into the language comes back to the circle and pi. The word mathematics in ordinal gematria is 112. 1 plus 1 equals 2. The basis of mathematics, 112. 1 plus 1 equals 2. The word circle in reverse ordinal gematria is also 112. And when you really break this study down, which I am doing clearly in the book for all to follow along and comprehend and understand, all of these mathematics come back to the circle, pi, and this world we live in, a world of cycles and circles. It makes sense why they would base the language on the mathematics of this world we live in. You start getting into the greater philosophy of numbers and language. You read what people have said over the years. A lot of this comes back to God. A lot of people have said over the years in a number of ways that mathematics is the language of God, the deity. So I imagine the people who have built this alphabet based on this mathematical structure, this is a tribute to God. There's a reason for all of this. So we'll be talking about these things and more this morning. Just wanted to share this with you. I thought this was a very powerful find. It blew my mind at the time, but at the same time, it didn't surprise me. I got this idea that if I checked it this way, this is exactly how it would turn out, and this would be a further proof of how relevant the gematria language is forwards and back. So when I punched it in and it all checked out, I said, you gotta be kidding me. But at the same time, no surprise at all. All right, Truth Seeker, the debate starts in less than an hour. Down in the description, the link to listen, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 in the afternoon Eastern. In the description, for you on your cell phone, you have to click that little arrow to make the full description drop down so that you can see the link. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.